up, everybody? We are back with some more Spooderman. Level 5, 12%. That's crazy. We barely played yesterday, it feels like. An insane 12%. I definitely think the collectibles might add into the percentage.
Should check out that silent alarm at the auction house.
Alright, silent alarm. If I remember correctly, I think that's when MJ comes into play. MJ's coming into play. Oh, God, this is amazing. Whoop. Had some stressful ass few hours.
I lost track of you at the party.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize. I just wanted to tell you how much what you said meant to me. I always wonder if I'm doing right by you.
Well, stop wondering. After losing my parents and Uncle Ben, there are so many times I would have fallen apart if not for you.
Well, that works both ways, Peter. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
May I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go. See you soon, dear. I love you.
Love you too.
Alright, do another tower. And then we will hop over to the auction house.
1182, any available units? 1182.
Oh, backpack. Colexco? I'm not aware of that company. Like, they're usually pretty good at, like, having buildings with, like, if they have names on them, they're, like, some notable thing.
Oh man, I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. Hey, you.
Other. Okay. So he's 6 years out of high school. What? Sorry, crime. I have an auction house to protect. Whoa. Yeah, I think I've already said this, but I... Oh, whoa. That's just further than I thought it was.
Narcotic sale in progress.
Am I turned around? I could have sworn... Oh, wait. Thank... Oh. I just sworn the auction house was on the other side.
All units, report of a narcotics sale in progress. Officers needed in Central Park. Please copy.
Scared the hell out of me. Are you really him? Not just a
Yeah,
seriously good
I'm him. Ah, bridges. Spider-Man's only weakness. Oh my god, actually, for real. So many bad things have happened to Spider-Man with bridges. Oh, have they ever mentioned, what's her face? Not MJ. The other love of his life. Gwen Stacy.
Watch
I
it.
don't remember if they've ever mentioned her in this game.
Hey, I got a business proposition. Got it.
Oh man, it's you.
Do you think anyone would be like, why is Spider-Man always taking photos? And there's always this guy in the newspaper with great photos of Spider-Man. I wonder if they're connected.
Spider-Man. Huh. I thought you'd be taller. I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it.
Prefer Bonesaw. The Toby Maguire wrestling guy. It's play time. Yeah, this is not at all where I thought. I think I'm thinking of the museum. The museum's like right on the park edge. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yuri said quietly. Better find a back way in.
Local units respond. Vehicle pursuit in progress.
3 wounded, 1 dead. Not now. I need to sneak into a window.
I am losing patience. Where is the file?
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
Yes, probably
There's
bad
no
guys.
one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
How do you think the someone's jumping?
Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
You even read any of my comic books? That's kind of not what I do.
Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
Yeah, I love the sneaking around parts that they added to this game. Rather than it all being combat. Again, this is so Batman
They always
Arkham.
look so cozy whipped up like that. Should web him from above. Whoa, careful. You stay quiet now.
Did anyone else hear like a sonic boom sound?
Someone's coming. They'll see me down here.
wears thin.
Someone else is here. I swear. She must have the file.
If they're here, where are they?
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know.
Move it, Pete. Bad guys are getting ready to be bad.
眼睛睁大点，有开了。等等，好像有动静。
Literally didn't see that coming. Hey, what is that? This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Hey, Pete.
MJ? What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Okay, fair.
Uh-huh.
let me explain.
Oh my god. God damn you, Ludwig. He wasn't a break-in a few minutes ago. Let me explain. Boys. Oh god.
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello? Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually, MJ's kind of a dickhead over this.
Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started. Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting by the Baku statue when you're ready to begin.
Can do. Fisk cut Peter open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
This one is awesome. Thick piece.
I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
Honestly, I don't recall Fisk ever having like a thing for like Asian and Japanese like stuff. Although Wolverine does have some attachment to like Japan. So I'm wondering if any of this stuff might come up in the Wolverine game. Although we know like next to nothing about it other than it's happening. It's happening.
Kyoto. So beautiful. Part of me wishes I could drop everything and travel the world. But life and work are here.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Sounds good.
Oh, hold on, this one. Who, me? That's what this painting's giving.
Brought hidden crimes to light. We got an old school investigative journalist over here. I like her.
Starting with the prize, a one-of-a-kind Kakemon Baku.
Oh, beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context, I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please. Now, this exquisite piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality. Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not. Not that I was aware of.
A little too forward. This one's thick.
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just... a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my
Oh
DA
my
friend
God.
I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
Wait, I recognize that statue. Gotta get that.
Craig, I'll call you back.
Down palm side.
My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Of course. Be right back.
This is not around. This is on the other side. Yeah, I wonder how MJ's gonna play in. Especially since it's gonna be split time between Miles and Peter. Gee, I don't even know what the playtime is for the second game.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
I've got to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule? If she's not your reporter, who is she, Craig? Who is in my auction house? Oh my God. No, I do not trust you to fix this. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have Miss Investigative Journalist arrested.
Yeah, they always say that.
And the second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
Dang, she's pissed.
It is most definitely a threat. Uh-huh. Sure, Craig.
It's gonna get shit pushed in.
Right. I don't believe you.
I leave.
Pete told me about this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens. But how?
Remember correctly, we need this. Palm down, hand up. Hi! He's waving. This catty bitch. Wait, then this one's also
That's the Neo behind them. But it looks different.
Frick. Okay, I think we have to look at all the pieces before we'll let us.
He's holding something.
Back to the hand while holding a golden pipe.
She certainly is cozy with Fisk.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to have in your office. If he's just another client. In fact, any kind of photo that's just like a super casual photo with someone you don't really know that well, that's fucking weird. Okay? What else am I supposed to be looking at? Oh wait, can I turn it? Is that what I'm missing?
Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. these pieces move?
You say no. Am I wrong? I could have sworn we had to pick up something. And mouth shut. Got it.
The catalog mentioned 2 poses. Mouth closed. Nice.
Oh, there we go.
So close. But a piece is missing. I've seen these before.
Okay, which one was it? I think it was the biggest one, or it could be the one at the end.
Something's in one of his hands.
Okay, it's got pointy
What
ends.
is that?
Pointy end. Going with pointy end. Oh. Dude, we'd be such a good art thief. And we'll pocket the rest.
That's it. Norman Osborn. What is this? Devil's breath. What is devil's... What the...
Excuse me, sir. You can't be...
Masked men carrying machine guns. Are you kidding me?
Where's the statue?
In there.
把文件找出来。
Right, they're Chinese.
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
Yes. All right. Of course.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
Okay, Pete. I'm hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight. There we go.
And I wish there were more games where it was like more sneaking around. I think like the go-to one most people think of is like Batman, the Spider-Man game now, as well as Hitman.
Gotta stay silent.
哪来的？那有可能是老鼠，不过
Buddy. I don't know. I feel like they could probably do a little more hardcore of sneaking around. Do a little more advanced sneaking around stuff.
That's all of them.
No! Let me go!
MJ.
Not the holder. Oh. That's how you kill people. One blow to the back of the head.
No. Hide! Not cool with the hostage taking, guys. Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hand? Are you guys ghosts?
Wait, no, I'm forgetting circlist dodge.
I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean?
Damn it. I keep trying to do the knock up and then pull down.
This is an energy thing, not a ghost thing.
Oh my god. Okay. I keep hitting dodge late. That one's on me. That one's my bad. My B, guys.
Not cool with the hostage taking, guys. Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hand? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before. I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean?
No, I need to. I forget. I have to hold triangle to pull him down instead of shoot up to him.
Stays on the old bucket list.
God, it just feels so good. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow, he can rotate his wrist, guys. Look at those moves. Wow. What next? Are you going to do a cartwheel? There you go, buddy. Boom! Fighting inside's the worst, is Booterman. Oh, dang it.
Was a workout?
Yeah. Coolest of beans. It was a mask!
Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from.
Scooby-Doo? That would be an awesome crossover. Just out of nowhere. It's like Insomniac, what the fuck? Ruh-roh.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Oh.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
That... I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
I feel like she's a lawsuit magnet.
Mix? Like the last 6 months never happened?
6 months. Okay. Someone's made a timeline for Spooderman. I should find it.
Since when did Mix become Italian? no idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with a legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business. How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius' work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Well, maybe we could be, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, and raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
Man, I so wish that they'd bring in Daredevil into this game. I feel like he would also have really cool, like, mobility. They never will.
Love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.
Thank you, Stan. Dude, I remember. He, like, just passed away not too long ago when the game first came out. Kaboom! A lot of XP, around 2,500 almost-ish.
Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime.
Alright, well...
Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Better than mobility in this game when you thread a needle on something, even if it's something small. Boom. We got most of the south side down on the map, I believe. Or are we in the north? I think we're to the south. Oh, yeah, and there's Avengers Tower here, too. Please tell me that comes up in the future game as well. Alright. Woo! I probably want to take a photo of it, not in it.
Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
Peter, I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then.
Alright, let's go beat some ass at the construction site. Oh.
Officers
a report of a missing person.
Captain, I've got eyes on a Fisk construction site and their equipment's covered in dust.
Just there for show?
That's my bet. I'm gonna take a closer look.
They think the boss can't run things from inside? This is the boss. A lot of people owe him a lot of favors, that's for sure. I thought he was buddies with the mayor. Well, they work together. The boss never trusted him, though. Guess he was right not to. What I hear is true. Pretty soon Osborne's gonna wish he remembered whose friends are.
Osborne. I knew he came up briefly in here. I did not remember these guys talking about that.
Makes sense to me. I got an ego too, but I also gotta get rid of him.
Alright, time for some object throwing.
Okay, I gotta give it. Someone sit half time. Gonna teach you respect. Bring him down already. All of a sudden, ain't nobody here. You're gonna have a bad day. Spider-Man, show him these messages.
Boom. Wait, did I already complete it?
Won't stop me. Osborne's your head. We'll have our ass. We don't take him down.
Nope, that's whoop.
Hurt. Let's finish him off.
Come on. Ah, there's nothing else to throw. Shit.
Here comes the pain. Fisk will have our ass if we don't take him down.
I don't think that counts. Dang it, there's nothing else. Oh, there, cooler. Whoop. Boom.
We can't let him win. More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
He's webbing me.
Dang it, I'm trying to web the dude on the ground.
Take cover. Get down.
Boom. Easily. Whoop!
Guys, slow down! The Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving!
Don't let him web you.
Spider-Man, that site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. Probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
This'll shut your mouth. Hell is this crap?
10 more.
Oh my god,
No
really?
shoving. I'll give you all personal attention.
Okay, there's a lot more guys coming out to fight than I remember. Whoop.
Reinforcements.
Oh my god.
Okay,
How
I
many
came here to
more
work
are
bad guys
there?
and quit,
Jesus
and
god.
I'm all out of quits.
You asked for this. Let him beat us. Take cover.
No! That was like 100-something combo. Fuck. Yeah, that was a lot more than I thought. It was like, what, 3 or 4 waves? That's crazy.
Captain,
that was only,
I've got Fisk's guys
that was
and all
only
the probable
330
cause we
XP.
need
That's
webbed up and waiting.
way little.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
Yeah, he's gonna have a long trip, and we're gonna see him next fall. Quips and stuff. Fuck some of this dialogue. Woo! Run around. He already went off to college, if I remember correctly. In this timeline, I think? Yeah, because it was 6 years ago when he mentioned his, gym clothes that he needed to wash, so high school was at least 6 years ago.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
Attack. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, it will also be interesting to see what our relationship with Yuri is in the next game as well. Because they kind of sandbag her in the, and I think it was the DLC, where it's just like, oh, she's your helper all the way throughout, and then the DLC happens and it's just like, okay, pent-up aggression much? What the fuck?
Drug deal in progress. Nearest unit approach with caution. Please proceed to Hell's Backs. Over.
Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she speaks from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city. And I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice is nothing but love.
Love which comes out in shouting and blood vessels popping. Alright, we already did enough fighting. We're gonna go over to actually the point.
Herman.
Seriously? Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking!
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions. Come on, Herman. At least talk to me so we can make it interesting. Herman? What? Do you only...
Oh.
Gotcha. Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking!
Herman, why?
Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it at you later. Your choice.
Said enough!
Move, move, move!
Oh, frick my life off. Okay. I keep dodging, but it dodges me forward instead of off to the side. I need to remember to change direction. Alright. There we go. Cool. That took a bit longer than I thought. I like the shocker's design in this. It's very, like, roboto.
You know what, Herman? You have, like, zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
Just because he has a degree in art
So I
history
guess
doesn't
we're
mean you
talking
know
again.
where it is, alright?
Cool.
And take it from someone who's taken a few art history classes, unfortunately, most of them are like focused more on like Renaissance era type, like very European arts for the most part.
Unbelievable.
Ooh, forgot about that one, the blue spider. Go. Yeah, we got stuff for these now. Alright. Got that. God, we had that. I probably... Web shooters we're gonna level up just because it's like our go-to thing. Skill, disarmament. Let's see here. Ooh, increased range on that. And bigger guns as well.
I understand we have another low information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes, walking piles of sand, Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I'd hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Another lost cause. Goodbye.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Ooh, good. What is that? I think that's bagel and cream cheese. Everything bagel.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Stairs. But yeah, why is it a gymnasium, though? I mean, it kind of seems to be a homo center 24/7, so like, why should it?
They'll last a while yet.
I never used to feel safe at the other shelter. At this one, I have never had a problem.
There's always someone looking out for us.
Oh, I guess this is supposed to be like a enter. I don't know where I'm going with that. All right, we are here. We need help solving a mystery.
Peter, what can I do for you? I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where did she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
Well, my father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
That was... I don't think I noticed that last time he said that, and I believe it's in front of the photo of his wife, who I
the
think
symbol
died.
inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
This office over here. Yeah, it's interesting they made MJ
Looks like May's not
reporter.
in yet.
Although I don't know if she ever has been like a photojournalist before in the comics. I know she's had like a lot of different jobs, but they're always stuff, at least the ones that I remember from like the 90s and whatnot, were like things like she was a model and then went into like acting, that kind of stuff.
So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point?
Okay, horse girl.
Man, was I ever a dork. Well, we all have an awkward phase. Miss you.
Yeah, that doesn't really come up much here. Which isn't a big surprise. Fun fact, the line that everybody contributes to Uncle Ben originally wasn't even said by him. The whole great power thing.
So,
I think they retconned it at this point that it's like his whole shtick, but like originally,
People know that when she says something,
I believe it was just like a narrator bubble that said it. And then Aunt May said something also vaguely similar. Where's my feeding the homeless minigame? Where's that one? Insomniac. Where it's like Diner Dash, but with homeless people.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Okay, for the suit, let's see here. Oh, we've already. Oh, I didn't even realize they're the same. Okay. Long range scan. Enemies take longer to detect you. That one we're gonna do. And then, or we're gonna make all of them, but we'll just start off with those. And then we got all of these. I remember one of them takes quite a bit to do. I need to remember hold triangle does so many things. I need to remember hold triangle to that. Yeah, look at this. We've been playing for like an hour and we've went from 12% to 17%. So it's like crazy that we got 12% in the first screen. Alright, let us see. What do we got going on here? We got a lot of photography. You know, let's go and clean up some photography around here. And I love the city during the day. Unfortunately, the nighttime, when it's like at night, obviously, the city just seems a lot more dead to me and boring than it does in the day. I wish that, I don't know, they did more with the lighting, I think, would probably help massively. Which, obviously, limitations.
1010, witness called in a narcotics sale. Location is north end of Chinatown.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
Spider-Man! Cover the product!
Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
Wrong move! Gotta keep him on the ground and we're done!
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just
Krav
a story
Maga,
Mary Jane's
mostly.
investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Yeah. I love that we have two guys that we can look up to, and then some stuff happens with both of them. Like, wow, 2 for 2 in one game.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
Easily. I wonder how they handle the bridge transfers if it's literally just, you know.
Attention all units. Assault in progress. Need additional units to the lower east side.
Yeah, because in the second game, we go off of the island. I'm wondering if those are going to be load points. I doubt it.
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore. Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back.
There we go. Hey.
I love laying out bullies.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a surprise if it was like a load point somewhat. But I think we're advanced enough where we wouldn't need that.
Mott Street, the main street of Chinatown. Touristy, but fun.
Every bridge. Why must you remind me of my past trauma? Look, there's the Brooklyn Bridge, and oh god! Why?
All units, we have a vehicle pursuit in progress.
I think most bridges in New York, Spider-Man has some trauma attached to each one. Oh, I didn't need to be anywhere near as close. Okay.
Attention units. Reports of a narcotic sale in progress. Nearest units converge on Lower Chinatown.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal. Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff?
Oh. Shit, which button was for swapping? Oh my god. He covers a lot more distance than I think. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that one's a more powerful shot that could just handle big guys a lot more. I need to...
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Yeah, I remember in the, when I first played through this, with like the platinum, I would like never really swap between those on the fly. So I need to get better at doing that, but...
Maybe this'll help me balance work and a personal life, if I ever find time to read it.
I'd say book on tape probably would be your best bet while you're swinging around. Woo! Ah. Dude, this game is so insanely relaxing with the swinging. It's such a flow state zen thing. It's like Tony Hawk skateboarding, you know? Where it's like once you get into the flow, you're just like, this, I could do this for life.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
I don't think you do, Chief, alright? Alright, let's keep going, let's keep going. We keep getting sidetracked and doing other stuff. Oh wait, Osborn is in this game. I completely forgot. I thought like he only shows up like briefly, but no, he's in this game a bit because he's like one of the funders of Otto's stuff, I'm pretty sure.
All units, witness called in a mugging.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Here on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears the mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
So you're saying no criminals ever wore masks before Spider-Man? Unlikely. Or cut that door right off the hinges. We have so many old computers back here, Jesus.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please.
Yeah, he's
How
mayor.
have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
That's massive conflict of interest, isn't it? Having a major head of major corporation becoming mayor.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. He even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. There must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the research stations. That was such a weird thing. Actually, I don't even know what Harry normally does.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
So, here's a fun fact. Harry actually, I believe he died in the 80s or 90s comics. It was either early 90s or late 80s. Harry ends up dying. And then later, like much later on, they actually bring him back. But for a lot of Spider-Man's run, they're not friends, or he's dead. I think there's like a much smaller window where those two are actual friends than most people actually are aware of. And yeah, he dies like young. I don't even know if he even has a job, because they're like still in like around college years, I think. It's like, I don't even know if he even has like a fixed job that people like know him for. But yeah, making him a scientist as well. Because yeah, they met in college, I believe, in the original run of Spider-Man. And like, honestly, they didn't even like each other for a lot of it, and then like they have like one heart-to-heart conversation, and then all of a sudden they're friends.
Pursuit in progress. Backup.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded.
Man, I wish the audio would keep playing when I get out. I think this is supposed to be Daredevil's church.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious...
Oh, wait, what? Oh! Some asshole with the gun.
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
All units, a break-in was just reported. Backup needed in the meatpacking district. Over.
Jeez.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Yeah, didn't Harry leave like months ago, though? So it's like, dude, you've just been dipping out on your responsibility. Which, by the way, why would they like cut funding to this? It's like, you've already paid the expensive part. Now they just need to sit there and collect data. So it's like, what? That's like building like the Empire State Building and then finding out, oh, well, the Wi-Fi is like, a little expensive. Demolish the whole thing. Like, do you not see these? These are expensive as hell. Like, why would you decommission them? It's literally just paying for it to like run basic analysis.
Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Hello? Oh wait, I have to access it here. Okay, we're gonna do one of these. If I remember, it's literally just like running around.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, what's the word, contaminants before they reach top.
You're a scientist and you couldn't remember the words contaminants.
I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
This is gonna give me cancer. Alright, that one was a little low ball there. Whoop.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there.
Really?
And gotcha. I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Wait, where the frick is it? Oh, there it is. It was like way low.
The jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
Nice. You can crank it all the way up to 11. Oh, Rhino.
Got it.
Yeah, way more smoggy.
Oh, feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. Huh. The toxin's coming from two types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Perfect.
Spider-Man in the flesh.
Wait, where the frick is it? Why am I not picking up where the... Oh, there's the bag. Little and yellow. That's a good spot to hide it. Oh,
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
whoop! Ooh, that was a little close. Little close.
Great light on that one. Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
Alright, that's blood.
Well, Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis.
That's only 100 XP.
Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Let's take this photo and then we'll go over to the bank.
30. Armed robbery in progress. Any officers near Hell's Stacks, please copy.
Subway's that way.
Over here.
Duke's Bar. Yeah, I completely forgot about those. The hairy substations.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
Haha. Alright, guys, everyone chill. I'm here.
We've got reports of mugging.
Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is.
That is very strong.
Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me, so young and stupid. You just stupid.
Regular stupid.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who did... Okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me!
Alright. Bets. I need to dodge more, dodge more, dodge more.
Coming your way! If you come clean, I can help you!
You really want to help me?
Damn it, I am just not good at these air dodges with his blast.
You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, come on, Herman! You tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
Damn it!
They made that very clear!
Catch! You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people! Could be anything under those masks!
Wait, did you say masks?
Yeah, I don't know what determines the...
What do they want the money for?
Don't know! Don't care! As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone! Stand still!
If you ask nicely, maybe. This one's gonna hurt. Give up now and we can protect you!
No way! You ain't see what I see! You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it.
Quick forward!
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously.
Oh my god. Woo!
Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally. Man, he was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, the main story gives you so
Okay,
much
Yuri,
XP.
Shocker's all yours
Everything
now.
else is so little.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey! The Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
The fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up and see how many comics are tied to specifically these. And it is unrealistically hard to try to find them. I see a few, but I don't know if they're one-offs or part of a series. I even went to Marvel.com, and just literally anything Spider-Man will just bring up all of the things Spider-Man. It's just like, that's very non-specific and not helpful, thanks. Because who knew naming something Marvel's Spider-Man would make it very vague and hard to find stuff when you're on Marvel's website looking up Spider-Man. Yeah, I think this game got 2 different comics. And then the second game got 1 comic. Oh wait, no. Print length? 144 pages. Okay, so they actually got like a few. Okay, so it was like more of a paperback issue. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this game actually got 6 issues in total for its base story.
Hey, so I looked into reports of demons.
I knew you'd come around.
They've been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
They're going after Fisk? Damn. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Brewing gang war?
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
Okay, so the base game got 6 issues, and then the DLC, The Black Cat Strikes, got 4 issues. So the first game actually got...
Any idea what Fisk
few.
uses that shipyard for?
No idea. Let me send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's his beat. He's a good cop. Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
Yeah, and like, what the hell is with the whole Jefferson Davis thing, too? Like, minor spoilers, but like, dude's Miles Morales' dad. Like, why the fuck they call him Jefferson Davis? And like, everyone was like, oh, it's Miles Morales' dad.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit
Actually,
of
what
time.
am I doing? What am I
They
doing?
may yet
What am I
live to
doing?
invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan
No,
works.
what am I doing? Was there specifically to do that? And now I can't find the comics for the second one. Amazon. Yeah, and I can't find how many there were for the second. But yeah, so there's like 11 issues altogether for the first game. Pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think... Did they ever actually explain why Jefferson was named that instead of the usual Morales? Let's do another B.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you'd probably have some science jargony way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start.
Yeah, all I can see is one issue for the second game. Oh, that's kind of lame. The first game got like 11 issues, and then the second game got 1. Bruh. Alright. Alright, just deeply inhale the poison gas.
There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it.
Alright. Science genius.
Mercury. Bonded with something else. I can't tell what. This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk.
Ooh.
Let's see what a sample from this can tell me.
Alright, now we can subtract parts. They're actually pretty fun mini-games. For like what they are. For like doing science. Like I've definitely seen a lot worse science-based puzzles.
Nitric acid in there too. But also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this. Phew, that stinks to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it.
fancy. It makes me feel smart.
Ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar? Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. It's gotta get back on the trail.
When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents.
Ready? Oh.
Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it.
Honestly, I don't know too much about Rhino. Rhino always kind of feels like, I don't even know if it's an inconsistency. Like, sometimes it's a suit, other times I think he's just a strong man. It's like, what is, like, the most common, like, his whole shtick? You know? Because I feel like the Rhino and Juggernaut.
I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing.
Do a cool team up.
Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess.
One down. Nice. It's breathing this stuff in. Gotta stay above this stuff.
Freaking turn! There we go. Jesus. Jesus. No, no, no. I wanted. Why are these so hard to fucking grab onto? Like, normally things are pretty easy to latch onto. Oh my god, fuck it. Oh my god. That was so dumb. Yeah, for some reason, like, everything else but these posts were getting highlighted.
That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
What is that sound effect? Dude, level 9 already. Level 10. Just flying through these. Okay, we also got some new stuff. What do we got here? Web attacks generate more force. Boost effects of flashbangs and stuns. Haven't really dealt with much of that. Ooh, dodges increase damage. That actually could be super useful. We do a lot of dodgies. Oh. Okay. I really wish these were better organized, because this is Tom Holland, Spider-Man, like, are from Homecoming. And then the second one is down here. It's like, just have all the movie ones in, like, one line. Yeah, I don't really remember a lot of the ones in the game. The bombastic bag man. Oh, yo. I forgot. Yeah, all of these are kind of hinged on time tokens and stuff. Oh, wait, no, we also got skill points. What the fuck? Alright, yeah, that one we need so we can actually turn it into a weapon, which is... Ooh, and this one. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight down that line. Yeah, it's insane because when I first played this game, I literally just did all of these immediately. So I'm like forgetting all of these like little side stuff.
Masked up peace.
All units.
Hey, so this gang war between the demons and Fisk is really heating up.
I know. Even Shocker's a part of it. Got roped into running jobs for the demons.
These guys are serious. Do they just want to replace Fisk?
That'd be bad enough. Hope it's not something worse.
I like that the photo taking is kind of just like in the general direction and vague. Nothing's worse than when it's like super specific, like the angle and positioning. Like, brother. What? Oh wait, there's a tunnel. Yep, right there. Boom. Not a lot of tunnels.
Almost forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her.
That's kind of a super lame-ass present. If you lived your whole life in New York, you'd think you'd have some sort of New York tchotchke at some point.
All units, report of a break-in. Converge on Grand Central. Over.
Oh, wait. Is this? No, it's not. Doctor Strange's place. It's got the, you know, circle thingy on the front. Wakanda. Embassy. The embassy buildings look awesome.
I wonder if King T'Challa got his powers from being bitten by a radioactive...
Panther?
Those guys are already breaking. I better stop the entry.
I said you speak too noisy.
Man, Fish goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
Not how I thought that go.
Damn it. Frick. Okay, I've lost my mojo. Oh. That's actually a pretty cool shot with the uplighting from the
If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
skylight. That's pretty cool. Oh, the shot.
10:30, be advised. Masked suspects are attacking an armored car. Officers in Murray Hill. Stand by for further instructions.
Love
Oh. How can he just bogarted me? Right, wow, there was just like a lot of them like really close together. Yeah, we have all of the north side still left to go. I've got... Wow, we actually got a lot more. Oh, we have the very, very south part. Wait, hold on. I have not been watching our time. What time is it? Alright, I think we're gonna call it here for today. That annoys me. Everything else either disappears or turns like kind of gray tone, but then these just get checkmarked. Like, why? Yeah, I think we're gonna call it for today, guys. We didn't really do too much today, really. It doesn't feel like much. But again, this game feels so great. Actually, no, we did do quite a bit. We did all the Shocker stuff. We still got some more Shocker stuff to do. I can't remember when we go out to the raft. I remember that part very vividly. But yeah, honestly, it just feels like we're flying through this game. Complete rate, 23% it says up in the corner. But yeah, that is it for day 1755 of streaming in a row. Another fantastic Spooderman day. Tomorrow we're going to get back into some Zoneless End 0 and see if there's like any new events or anything going on in there that we need to do. But next time we're going to be playing some more Spider-Man. Will be next weekend, next Saturday, Sunday, where we'll be continuing on. But yeah, just chill. I don't even know why I'm doing the building collection stuff. I kind of just wanted to do the main story, but like, it's just so fun flying around in this game. It is one of the best feeling games when it comes to just like traversal ever made, which is just like ridiculously good feeling. But yeah, that is it for today. Like always, the links down below for my Blue Sky, my Twitter, as well as links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And I'll catch you all tomorrow with some Zoneless End 0. If not, I'll see you guys back here next Saturday with some more Spooderman. And that's it for today. See ya.